What's up guys, Seth Feider here. Gonna show you a brand new tool from VMC. It's the crossover pliers and crossover O-rings. A lot of people have been using O-rings for a long time. Wacky rigging, Neko rigging. That's your basic O-ring. It's just a rubber ring, one size fits all, which is an issue. And another thing I didn't care for much about these is when you do put them on a bait, you know, they get run around your bait like that and you hook it through there. It's just fine for Neko rigging, but if I was wacky rigging, I prefer to have my hook run across the bait versus in line with it like I do Neko rigging, and you only had one option with that. And the cool thing about this this crossover ring comes in a bunch of different sizes, so now I can put them on the littlest, skinniest finesse worms all the way up to big magnum stick worms. I got a size that covers everything, and also on specific worms, you know, depending on where you want to set up your Neko rig. You know, a lot of them have tapers through them, so the head might be fatter, the tail might be thinner. You can really customize it exactly to where you want. And they come in 3 different colors, so you can match your baits. You know, you got a clear one that looks good on smoked stuff, white stuff, a green pumpkin, and a black one, and that basically covers all your needs for that. But I'll show you how you put them on. This is the crossover pliers. You take your O-ring, slide it over the top of that, the end of the pliers, and then take whatever worm you want. This is a big turd here. Got it set up for a Neko rig. Green pumpkin, so I'm going to do a green pumpkin ring. Pull the pliers open, slide the tail of your bait through there, pull it down to, you know, your desired position for the Neko, then let the pliers out and pull the bait off, and now you got a snug one that's not going to slide up and down your worm. And then the cool thing about this, especially for Neko rigging, it's got 2 different hook channels. There's one that runs in line with the bait and then one that runs perpendicular. This is a Neko rig, so normally I'd you know, go through that first hole, hook on there, and my bait would be in line. But the cool thing about this is for wacky rigging, you can take it and run it perpendicular to the bait, so you still got the hook the way I want it, perpendicular to the bait, and you can't do that with a regular O-ring. So that's a really cool feature of it, and it's super solid. You get a nice tight fit because we have so many sizes. You can, you know, get the perfect fit on there where it's not going to slide up and down. It's going to save you a ton more plastics, and with that hook chamber in there, you're not hooking your bait, ripping it. A lot of the, you know, the salt-based plastics on a regular ring, you're still gonna have to hook a little bit of meat, and you end up ripping it, and the worm falls apart in the middle, and then you end up casting 1/2 of it off, usually losing your Neko weight. So it's gonna make your baits last a lot longer. You can pick which way you want to run the hooks in them, and then you got the color match and the size match. Pliers also got a little storage compartment, so you can keep a handful of rings in there. I keep a bunch of rings in different sizes and colors, so I keep them in a tackle box. But you know, if you're just using one size or one color, you can load them up inside that pliers and just take that with you, and it's everything you need right there. Pretty ingenious little deal. Definitely saves you a bunch of baits, and you know, just a lot more customizable. You get the right size ring for any size plastic you want to use.